that hit a lot of small businesses, large companies. Every company have to improve the way to sell. And the only way was to do business online through web pages, through applications. And the only way was to do business online through web pages, through application, to electronic catalogs, etc., and delivering the products to the customers or clients. So we want to learn first about this electronic commerce and how the service is changing by analytics. You remember that we need to know the needs of our customers. This is really, really important. Also, how we're going to manage all our customers and clients, because if they can't go physically to a place, to an ubication, we can send the product by mail or through a shipping company. All this part of these changes of this commerce model, it calls e-commerce or electronic commerce. And this is what we want to do. Remember that we really saw all these characteristics of the electronic business, like the credit card processing, all the way that the customers can pay us, the design of the web page that we learn through the Wix platform, and the name of the company that we are building, our branding, our logo, the type of merchandise that we, or service that we are offering to our different clients or customers. So I just want that you keep in mind that the electronic commerce came to transform all the way that the persons buy and sell. So this is really important. And we're going to learn about some companies that have a successful way to do the business online. First of all, we have Walmart. Walmart, after the pandemic, they start selling through a web page and also an application. The electronic commerce for this company was really important because the people cannot go to the store anymore. And what they do, they offer a pickup way in where the clients or customers ordered any type of product by mail, by the website, or through the application. And in certain time, they just pick up the product in the store, ready to go. So the electronic commerce for this company makes up to 2.8% of Walmart total sales. Those are billions or dollars in sales. But Walmart has seen a lot of success. That's what they did, like I was telling you before, combining customers in a store experience with the mobile experience. The company has been working at improving the digital experience for its customers. So that way, they continue selling all type of products through the web page or in the application, or even by phone. And they also have a WhatsApp chat where you can buy your stuff. The Boom is the pickup service for customers who prefer to shop online but pick up their purchases from any Walmart retail location. So that's how Walmart improved the service and the way that they sell, doing the shop online and pick up all the merchandise in the store. So that way the customers get ready all the merchandise, is saving a lot of time. Because when you go to the supermarket or the market, you spend a lot of time. And sometimes you buy stuff that you don't need. So this is something good for the customers. We're going to learn also about a really important company that started doing businesses online. We're going to learn about the history of Amazon. Amazon was one of the earliest companies to see the potential for mobile electronic business. This is one of the principal companies that start doing business online. That's how Amazon started. They start selling books, And when they see all the needs that the customer have, they start doing agreements with another company, doing business to business. And they start selling a lot of products. Now you can find in Amazon any type of product that you want. But they start, the first place in where they have the books that they are selling was in a garage. All start in a garage, and this is a really a nice story that I like it. I like so much. I'm gonna show you the story of this company, how they start, and how they believe that the sales online were the future of the sales. They get it right, because right now they are one of the market companies online that sells billions and billions of dollars every year. These days, it's leading the pack in terms of innovation and mobile sales, because Amazon has already the experience of sell online. So when the pandemic of the COVID-19 came, they were prepared. They have the experience to sell, so they improve and they lead all this innovation in mobile sales. It's one of the best electronic commerce apps on the list to date. These days, around 42% of Amazon smartphone application visits originates from its mobile app. And we're going to learn in the next part of this semester to learn an application also. But Amazon improved all the way that they sell. They were one of the first that they start doing business online. They see the power of doing business online and this type of sales. They just, like I said before, just starting in a garage and with 3 employees, that they just take the books that they are selling to the post office and they send it by mail. That's the way that they start. And we want to see and we want to learn about that company, about the history of this company today. Another company is Ikea. Ikea is the company that sells furniture around the world and especially in Europe. This Sweden company started selling furniture in electronic catalogs. And this was how they improved the sales. They are selling millions of dollars right now. IKEA new technology is moving rapidly. In an era when electronic commerce is ushering innovation, they're selling furniture. So they sell chairs, sofas, beautiful wood furniture, and they sell by catalog. But they put these catalogs in applications. That's how IKEA innovate the way they sell for the catalog stores. Is one of the most innovative companies that are right now is the #1 in sales in furniture in all Europe. The other company that we're gonna learn today about this story is Starbucks. Starbucks is a company that launched in the United States with a small store selling coffee, tea, and spices. That's what they sell. But right now, Starbucks is around the world, and they improve also the electronic business. They create a Starbucks card. So what you do with this card, you for example, you buy the card for $50, $20, and when you go to the stores or you do your order through the app and you pick your product in the store, they debit that amount from the Starbucks card. So that's the way that they improve doing businesses. Starbucks in 2011 launched the Starbucks application. So imagine since when they are seeing the future of the sellings online. Since 2011. Right now, with 6,800 stores in the United States, the company accepts mobile payments. Just 3 months after it was launched, the application had more than 3 million users. to all the customers that they are getting through the application that they have. Customers download the application on their phones and load money into the mobile card. That's what the card that I was talking to you, the Starbucks card. When they make a purchase, the barista scans a barcode on the screen and the price is deducted from the card that you will really load with money. So that's how Starbucks improved the sellings. Right now, they have millions of customers that use the applications, and also they are selling another type of products online, like different types of coffee around the world, drinks. They are doing business to business with Pepsi Cola, for example, and they are doing a new beverage to sell online. So you see how all these companies are improving the way they sell. And the last company that we're gonna learn today is Macy's. Macy's is a really old story. This store has 165 years. Macy's has been trying to check the reputation of boring old retailer. That's how the customers see Macy's, like an old store. So what they did, they improved in 2010 by a website, and they starting getting better sales and better money. The company introduced a mobile application to help the sales. Since then, the company has reported being sales, shoppers adopting the mobile application, and they sell the first year $1 billion mobile sales in 2018. And in last year, they have more than $6 billion in sales with the mobile application, and they doing the business through the webpage of Macy's. So that's a really, really important thing that all the companies have to do. They have to adopt the electronic sales because they need to get to the customers. And that's how we're doing right now. So we're going to see the questions that we have for this week. Okay. Number one, what company makes up to 2.8% of total sales by electronic commerce? Remember that we talked about that. Was one of the earliest companies to see the potential for mobile commerce. Who was the first company? Is the biggest company that sells furniture by e-commerce. Number four, what is the name of the company that owns 6,800 stores in the United States? And five, what is the name of the company that sells 1 billion by mobile sales in 2018? Okay. What I want you to do is please answer these questions, study this question. We have our first exam on March 20th. So we have another class next weekend. And in 15 days, we have the test. So the exam, we're going to evaluate from week 1 to week 5. So up to date. So this is the last topic that we're going to evaluate for the first exam. The class for the next weekend is for the second test. So please take note of this. We're going to evaluate from week 1 to week 5. Okay, so we want to start. Well, okay, so we're going to learn now about the stories of all these companies. And I want to start with Amazon. Okay. Amazon has extraordinary evolution doing electronic. As large and ubiquitous as Amazon is today, it's difficult to remember that it started in a garage, in a small garage. Jeff Bezos and his first few employees packed books and took them to the post office themselves in those first days. even after the company had built warehouse to store inventory, making a business with real revenue and real assets. Plenty of investors wrote Amazon off as another .com fever dream, destined to be gobbled up for wipe out for Barnes and Noble. Okay, we mentioned here another company that also sell books. This was a really important company in the United States that sells books too, was the Amazon's competition. The name is Barnes and Noble. Instead, the owner of Amazon, Jeff Bezos, borders filed for bankruptcy protection in 2011, and they closed thousands of hundreds of stores that sell books. So this was something good for Amazon because they were the only company that sell books and sell the books through the post office. Amazon has moved into almost every imaginable type of product, media, and service. It will account for nearly half of online retails in 2008, according to Electronic Marketer, and it's laying the groundwork for a physical retail business. We're going to learn more about Amazon and what they did. Remember that it was one of the first companies that started doing businesses by sending the books that they were selling. Okay, so here is how they start. Jeff Bezos with his wife, her name was Mackenzie, they opened an online book in Seattle because the city reputation as a tech hub, and because Washington's small population, they wouldn't have to sell the taxes. So the first day he started with $10,000. He invests this money to start the Amazon store. After that, they start, the Amazon goes public. So they start selling books around all the country, in all the United States. Stores, physical stores in United States, the demands increases, and they start opening several stores around the United States. After that, Amazon expands into music. So now they are just selling books, CDs, and DVDs. And they start doing more business online. After that, they improve the website. They put the buy with one click. So in just one click, you make all your buy, all your purchase. And also they improve the web page, adding the cart to the web page. Amazon launched with another companies. You remember when we talk about the B2B, that is business to business. So they make partners to another business, and they started selling jewelry, rings, earrings, food, gift baskets, cakes, personal computers, laptops, printers, etc. That they starting selling a lot of type of products because they see the needs of the customer. That's why it's important that we know the needs of our customers. After that, they go down a little bit. So they start improving again with an addition and also with an improved web page. And that in that year, when Bezos has the age of 35, he was the person that sell this. He owns the company that sells more thousands and billions of dollars online. He was called the king of cyber commerce. After that, the other product that Amazon started to sell was clothes. He announced a partnership with several clothes companies, and they starting clothes. Amazon launched the hosting business, so they give you for extra, if you pay extra dollars, you can get some type of offers and different offers difference for the customers. Then Amazon enjoy, they see Japan like market that they can get. So they made an alliance with JoJo, with Amazon in Japan. And you see, Amazon was improving every year. They have the member deals, so they have this membership for all the customers. So that's another way that they get money too, because they give you the opportunity to buy at different prices if you're a member of Amazon. They start, you see, all that they sell and sell a lot of stuff. This transformed the company totally. Amazon make the city, they give work to a lot of employees around the world, around all the United States. They also changed the physical books company. They started buying more companies. They also make another relationship with Kiva Systems. You see how they were improving, and they were just getting up and up. They started delivering package on Sundays, and nobody works Sundays, so they do this delivery on Sundays too. That's something else that they do. And they did the first smartphone. They built a smartphone also with that company. They had also a social video game streaming site, Twitch. And you see, they were improving and improving every year. And this is the company that has the more sales around the world in sales doing electronic business. Something really important about Amazon is that they believe, when they just start, that selling books was the first step that they did, selling books and selling the books on the mail through in a post office. They can give this opportunity to the customers of get the books without it go to a physical store. And they were improving with doing business online with a web page. Nobody do that before, but Amazon was one of the first company that believed in the electronic business. And you see how this company is growing, how this company is getting all this type of merchandise right now. They really believe in the electronic commerce, in the electronic market, and they were really, really smart because they see the needs of the customers. They learn that the customers need clothes, that the customer need jewelry, that the customers also need food, and they can sell all this type of product through a shipping company. And they also start doing deliveries on Sunday. And Sunday, nobody works Sundays, but they work that day and they do a difference for the customers. Also, they sell all these memberships, so they get more money from the customers. They give a better prices, but also for this membership, you have to pay. So you see a really good example of electronic business and electronic company with a lot of success, like Amazon. That's what we're going to learn today about this company. That was a company that really improved all the way that the customers buy and sell. So here is the new CEO from Amazon. Now Amazon has 647,500 employees. Can you imagine all these people working for Amazon? And they just start with 3 employees in a garage. So that is really, really impressive. And during the pandemic of the COVID-19, Amazon, they don't suffer any type of problem because they have the experience to sell online. Amazon sales and profit soared in the third quarter, and shopper turned to the online a giant to deliver goods to their homes in the pandemic of the COVID-19. Amazon grew 37% compared to the same period last year. So they sell $96.1 billion, and the profit increased in 197%. Imagine that part. Sales at online store includes a lot of products that they sell, and the customers knew the experience that Amazon has doing business online helped that company to build more through the pandemic of the COVID-19. So I wanted you to see how all these little companies start with just in a garage. They don't even have a location. They don't even have all the merchandise that they need, companies around the world. So that's the story that I like more than the other ones, but I'm going to show you also about the other companies. We're going to learn now about the other companies that we see in the examples. Okay, we're going to learn about that company that sells furniture. That is Ikea. He is the founders of Ikea company. He believed that selling in catalogs, the people can see the product and buy. So he started that company in 1920. Ikea is a company that have 100 years also. And this started in Sweden. And he started selling all this type of beautiful furniture, wood furniture, like tables, chairs, sofas, chests, etc. A lot of furniture. So this was the first company that started selling furniture and sent the purchases through the house of the customers. So the company started doing catalog business, and then they do these catalogs. They doesn't exist in paper anymore. Everything is in a digital way. They have a website and they have an application where they sell all this beautiful furniture. Also, they improve with a restaurant. So they are selling also food. You see how these companies see the needs of the customers, and that's what we need to do. Find out what is the principal need of the customer so I can offer the product. So that is how IKEA looks right now. And you see how they are improving. They are selling now in Japan, in all the Asian market. And they selling different types of things, but they improve and they grow just by doing business online. So this is another example of company that improve the way that they sell, because they discover the needs of all the customers. That's how they are getting extra sales. And right now is one of the biggest companies that sell furniture in Europe and Asia. You're going to see their company, another story that we have. That is Starbucks. Okay, well, this is the pictures of the first store of a Starbucks that born in 1971 in Seattle. And they just start selling fresh roast coffee and tea and spices, from coffee, tea, and spices to go. And the name was inspired, in Moby Dick. You remember this story of Moby Dick? I don't know if some of you know the story about this big whale. So that's how the name comes from, Moby Dick, evoking the seafaring tradition of the early coffee traders. 10 years later, a young New Yorker named Howard Schultz walk through these doors and become captivated with the Starbucks coffee. So he really likes the coffee. So what they did, they went to Milan in Italy, and they see the experience of these coffee shops in Italy. So what they did, they copied this idea, and they put this idea of the Italian coffee in the stores for Starbucks. That's the way that they did. So now you know that Starbucks has some traditional from Italy also. That how they make that mix of all these companies, Italian and American. So that way, Starbucks will soon expand it to all over United States. They crossed the Pacific. They opened the store, the first one out of the United States, but in Japan, and then in Europe, in China. Over here in Guatemala, we have this type of stores from Starbucks. And they start selling coffee and also crafts for the customers. It takes many hands to craft the perfect cup of coffee, from the farmers who tend rain-ripe coffee cherries to the master roaster. They have coffee from around the world, and they give you this experience with nice people, with a culture of the company that they give personal service to the customers. And they have a lot of partners, because right now they are offering a lot of different products that they are selling. Like I told you before, they give people an inspiration to sell. They have now the Starbucks card. When you buy through the application, a coffee base with different flavors, and they sell it online. So you see here how this company also are improving the way that they sell, doing business through a website, through an application, having its own card, Starbucks card. With this card, you pay your coffee, you pay in the stores, and they are earning money and they are selling more. And this company is around the world. And we're going to see the last company that we have for today. That is Macy's. Okay. We have here the picture of how the first Macy's stores looks like. These were in 1858. Imagine how many years has this store. But what was happening with Macy's, the people see the store like an old store and boring store. So they try to improve and getting into the online business. And now they are selling billions of dollars doing businesses online. So let's check about the story of Macy's. Now he's one of the world's largest retailers. So they begin in 1828. They starting and they are growing every year. You see here in 2018, they grow 50 the capital in 50 stores. They improve the in-store experience. They see that the people doesn't like the store, so they change all the image of the store, and they start doing business online. Macy began offering buy online, picking up in a store, and buy online, ship to store in every location. So that was made the difference for this store, to have the web page where they can sell any type of the product that they have. They have blouses, shirts, sweaters, accessories for men, for women, for kids, and they have this special web party, for example, or if you're gonna get married, they have a special place in the web page, so you can see all the beautiful wedding dresses and suits for men. So they improve and improve every time the way that they sell. So these are the companies that are keep existing because they transform the way that they sell person to person in an electronic marketing. I hope that you learn about these companies today. I really enjoy showing all these successful companies because we learn, and it's something that we can do too. Remember that I ask you to get what type of product you like to sell, what will be the name of your company, and I invite you to build your own web page. Remember that we have this free platform that is called Wix. Through Wix, you can build your web page and you start doing business online, selling any type of product, or even selling about your knowledge. If you're studying education, for example, you can sell your services by selling classes online. If you are a lawyer, you can do consulting online. If you are engineer, you also can give consulting online. If you are in the architecture area, you can sell your designs. You can do anything that you want. It's upon you and depends on of us. So I invite, before we have our first exam in March the 20th, in 2 Sundays. So please study for the test. And if you have any question, so you're welcome to write me in the Telegram group in English or Spanish. If you need more information or any presentation, you can ask me also in the Telegram group. So I hope that you have a great day. Okay, and just remember that all this company is just a start with nothing, from zero. And so it's just, you can trust in you and yourself and in your intelligence, in the knowledge that you know, and all the knowledge that you have to build your own business online. So I hope that you really enjoyed this class. Thank you so much for your attention. Please study all the questions that we have in every presentation from 1 week to 5. And be ready for the test. Thank you so much for your attention. I hope that you enjoy this class and you have a great Sunday. Bye-bye.